All right, we're back. Thanks for staying with us. Jim, take your position, please. Please, I request. All right, we need you here for this because we're coming back into the bluntness of the Biden thing. Jamie's going to report on what the current status of the federal
there will be no
legislation from
Biden.
inside of his car. He's getting other things done. Jamie?
Federal legislation?
You're going to tell us about
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I
See, he was being
asked
sarcastic. He's being like really sarcastic, and then he's like, okay, go ahead.
before the end of the last break, I thought that the MORE Act included not only the states taking control, for how they wanted to deal with cannabis, but that it would take it off the federally controlled substances list.
It will.
And it does.
Yes.
The federal controlled substance list?
Yes.
Would be good.
Easy peasy.
All right.
Lemon squeezy.
Easy peasy.
There's
Let's
another one,
see
didn't
what
we? Because
happens.
Steve, we had your guy Howard.
Howard, we
they
should have
reported
him
in.
on again.
Yeah, we should have him in to see what the status is. And he
Howard Woldridge.
Yes. He's always a good guest.
He's a lobbyist for legalization. He knows what's going on.
He rides a horse.
So he would
And
say
cowboy
that
boots.
the president can direct the DEA to take it off the schedule.
Yes.
Or keep on. So that, and then the low priority law enforcement, as Alan, those are things that the president could do that would be helpful. But, so
You can fire the people that are in charge also.
don't know.
Fire him.
I don't know if you can direct them
Just
to. You
fire
fire
the
people and
bastards.
replace them with people that'll do what you want.
That's right. And
Call-
again, no one's going to be pissed off other than the police that we're not going to be prosecuting these people any longer. And the communities, at the end of the day, in a time when everybody's screaming for police reform, this would allow
And the Federalists.
Yes.
Who just object to your bad civics.
Would the Federalists
My bad,
allow it or not
civics.
allow it? Schaller?
No, the prohibition of marijuana is written in explicitly in the 71 Controlled Substances Act. It's an act of Congress, and the president cannot just unilaterally write an order saying you can't do it. At best, he can just remove a DEA agent or DEA head. That's it.
So Congress has to act in order to reschedule drugs. Is that what you're telling me?
That's what I'm. Or no, the DEA could. Well, it's an act of Congress that the 71 Acts explicitly makes, without the scheduling of Congress, cannabis a controlled one substance.
However,
the
Controlled Substance Act does not completely preempt marijuana behavior. We know, for example, that there's a aspect of it that allows the states to decide their medical treatments. So for medical, at least, there is
what does
a,
that really mean, though?
Well,
that's how it all began.
And the Fed should stay out of that.
I mean, they
should. By virtue of the Rohrbacher, in fact, if it wasn't the Nice case that we had where we got the federal district court judge to dismiss a case based on medical marijuana, other opinions that do exist in this regard, there's not a lot, reference the what is it? Preemption. It's like complete preemption or absolute preemption. It's not absolutely preempted this area. It doesn't completely. What is it?
Field versus issue.
Occupy. It doesn't completely occupy this area and leaves some regulations to the state for their medical decisions, and that's why it was framed that way. Anyways,